You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole, and we have a Patreon request from our good friend Fritz. Thank you so much, my brother. And the song today is Black Gold from the band Infected Rain. Fritz, this is your first request for the month, but the second request for this band. We really like the first request. I'm thinking we're going to like the second one, but we'll find out. Let's check it out. Some Black Gold coming. More napalm.
Why to be noticed, no sign.
what I just thought was really cool with the imagery, other than the badassery of the song itself, was the black and gold. And then we've always had conversations, obviously, about the Bible, but we were talking about Moses and how he fed people the golden calf after their defilement, just to keep things short. And the infected rain and this black gold, it looked like she was puking out that gold. And it looked like whatever that was like the thing that was infecting her and was coming out. So that was just cool, because we just were talking about that, and then she was literally throwing up gold, because the story sounds very strange, because how are you gonna, in the story actually is when he melts the golden calf and then you actually drink it. So for me, it's like, how's that even work? But then at least I got a visual of someone puking out some gold.
Yes. And just to add to that, because one of the points that I had written down was the final line of that whole song that I was actually able to hear through her growl was false kings. I can't read my writing.
Happens all the time.
False kings rotting on the golden floor.
Nice. Okay.
So
yeah, false kings, because Aaron was the false king in there.
And it was either resting or rotting. I can't read my writing. Please forgive me. And, but so just to add to what you were saying about that, and then yes, that visual of her spitting out and throwing up the gold and choking on the gold. There was the beginning line going into the lyric was Cold War Nation of Liars.
Cold War Nation of Liars.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
So that was just two things that stuck out to me. Her growl was very unique and I loved it.
Loved it.
But it was hard for me to pull out a lot of the lyrics.
Yes, I couldn't pull out much too.
So that was something that I was actually having to focus on very intently because the song was fully her growl, and her growl is gorgeous. Like, I loved when she just belted.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, like that scream, it gets deep into you and I love it.
Yeah.
And I just want to cling to it. But I was kind of wishing I had subtitles so I could hear more of what the song was about, especially with such powerful imagery.
The imagery was insane.
It was insane. And like having the woman who was spitting out the gold, how she came down from above. The song is called Infected Rain, and they had a lot of imagery of the rain.
The song's called Black Gold.
The song's called Black Gold.
Yeah.
The band is Infected Rain.
Yeah.
But with that, there was also... I wasn't sure if it was sparks or rain that was flying around the band while they were playing.
Oh, absolutely.
And then they had the woman coming who just descended from the heavens, came
Queen
to walk.
Which is black and gold, right? That's the bumblebee.
The bumblebee. And then came to walk amongst the band only to fall upon the floor.
Yeah, yeah.
And so there was a lot that was happening in the song, which we could go everywhere with just on imagery.
Yeah.
So
that's why I wanted to start with it, because obviously the music was amazing, right?
Like obviously the music was absolutely phenomenal, and I love seeing, because it's the bands who put together these music videos. So I love to see what their visualization of the music that they've created produces.
Absolutely.
Right? Because there's so much interpretation that can be taken from us as reactors just listening to a song.
Of course, it's first time too, y'all.
And
right?
when you're listening to a song first time, that it's nice to see the video that they've produced and the artwork that they've put out. This is phenomenal. I loved it. I noticed that they only had a single bass with the drummer, whereas a lot of bands were used to having that double bass.
Yeah, fair. I didn't have any of those moments, no.
So, which is really interesting and cool for me, because it gave it a lot more of a rock feel. Like, it's still metal, it's still having that growl.
Had it more space and it was more flowy.
But it was more flowy.
Yeah, for sure.
So I really enjoyed it because it allowed me to get into the music and just focus on the vocalist a lot. Because her voice was so powerful, and
she stood out for me.
Yeah.
And like, Fritz, awesome, because you've been pushing this, and you told us to check out this band after we checked out Ginger, and I do think it has a lot of similarities to Ginger, even in the way they break down too, and their transitions are extremely smooth, but they got like that space, like you said, it's not a bunch of double bass, so
it's not overwhelming.
Yeah, exactly. So it forces you to allow to hear the growls, but then like you're saying, it's still hard to hear the growl where I wish I still could have heard some of what she was actually saying more. But that's
because they have so much that they're putting into their music that I want more of it.
Which is only a good thing, right?
It builds my hunger for the band.
Yeah, so keep sending us those Infected Rain songs, because we definitely have liked both of these. And if you guys enjoyed this song as well, please hit the like button. And if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing, and also hit that notification bell if you want to join some of these premieres with us. We got a lot of the community coming to join us, and we are now exiting out of the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much for being here with us. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
And take care.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special shout out to all of our patrons and YouTube members. We appreciate all of your support.